REANIMAL just came out and it is amazing. So that's why I thought it would be a good idea to look back at all the enemies and rank them. REANIMAL has a total of 10 enemies which I will be ranking in this video. As of the time of recording this, there aren't any official names for the enemies, so I made them up. Now without further ado, have fun watching ranking every enemy in But first we need to look at the honorable mentions. There are 2 of them. The reason they are honorable mentions is because they can't kill you, but they were too cool not to not include in this video. The first one is the pigs. The reason the pigs are an honorable mention is because they can't kill you, but they were way too cool not to include in this video. Especially the giant pig. That scene where he ate another pig and told us to leave was awesome. I also like the scene where you could comfort the scared pig. He was so cute. The second honorable mention is the giant whale. I love the reveal of his ginormous design, but other than that, he doesn't really do anything. Still a great part though. But now, let's get into the real ranking. Number 10. The seagulls. The seagulls show up a couple of times and they never really do anything except annoy you. There's only one time in which I thought they were pretty good, which was at the end of the giant pelican chase where they all started coming towards you. All the other times you just have to swing your crowbar around and they die. It is satisfying to hit them though. So yeah, all around, not a great enemy, but not so bad either. Number 9. The mother's kids. The mother is an enemy REANIMAL who can barf out kids. Who at Tarsi came up with that? But we're not talking about the mother now, she will come later. We're talking about the kids. They don't really do anything of notice except for the fact that you can demolish them with your crowbar, which feels great. The only thing of notice they do is capture you and tie you together. I get why they're there though, because it's like an orphanage or boarding school or something. So yeah, better than the seagulls, but not by much. Number 8. The unskinned. When the unskinned first show up in the game, they're pretty scary. But by the end of the game you're just like, oh look, there's another one. I like the mechanic of the ice cream man climbing in and out of them, and the mechanic of throwing the harpoons at them is also great. The design is pretty good too. I also like the animation of them exploding when they catch you. And the parts where they come out of somewhere with like 20 of them at once. They definitely make the driving in your boat parts more interesting. So yeah, they're pretty good, but not that interesting. Number 7. The soldiers. The soldiers have many great fun short moments, like all the jump scares where they self-detonate while coming towards you were pretty great and intimidating. I also like the part where the soldier playing the piano gets sniped. It was pretty unexpected. They're definitely the most dark enemies in REANIMAL. Almost all of them commit you know what, and the part where they had to shoot one of them to get a key was also very dark. And the parts where they shoot at you were also pretty fun. So overall, pretty great enemies for not being a main one. Number 6. The pelican. The pelican is pretty great. The first time you see him, you're genuinely shocked. You see this kid waving at you and he suddenly gets taken by it. I love the design of him. The giant sack hanging out of his beak is perfect. The only negative I have, which is also the reason why it sits at his spot, is that he had too little screen time. The only other time we see him than that is in the chase from the light tower to the farm, where the pigs run away and you leave him there to burn. So yeah, overall a great enemy, but he just had too little screen time. Number 5. The skinned. The skinned are by far the best non-main enemy. The first times you see him, being the times where he comes out of the closet and out of the toilet, are great. You think, ew, gross, but nothing more. So when you run down the hallway to get the wheel, and on the way back they all suddenly come towards you like a snake, so good. I also love the part when you can see them coming down the buildings. I also love their designs. Seriously, how do you come up with this? Number 4. The mother. The idea of the mother is so good, and the design is perfect too. Her chase scenes are one of the greatest looking parts of the game, but she just doesn't show up that much, and she doesn't really do anything else than chase you and barf out kids. But still, just for her design and presence alone, she deserves to be this high up. The boss fight was pretty cool too, and the part where you had to go inside her to save another kid, ew. Number 3. The Ice Cream Man, or Skinner. When you first see the Ice Cream Man, you think it will just be a basic enemy by his looks, because his design isn't that crazy. But the things Darkseer were able to do with him, wow. The idea of having the ability to crawl in and out of dead people's stomachs, who at Darkseer came up with that? I also love that he takes up a lot of different jobs and activities. At one moment he's ironing, then he's riding a bike, and then he's selling ice cream. The ice cream part is definitely the best part. The car chase scene was great. And when he kidnaps the child, that was terrifying. The final battle with him in the van is also one of my favorite moments of the game. So yeah, great enemy. Number 2, the sea monster. I know I just said the pelican was so low because of his screen time, but I do not care. This enemy is so good and scary. The first time you see him, it's genuinely so scary. The animation of him catching you in the boat is also great. The part where you go underwater to take his eye out after you thought you killed him and he turns out to be alive, peak. And that final part where he jumps up and you just barely escape, wow. The only thing keeping it from number 1 is his scream time though. But other than that, perfect enemy. Number 1, the lamb. You probably could have guessed, but the lamb is number 1. The constant teasing of this character and then the sister barfs him up in the end, that was already great. Then he starts to eat all the friends you saved along the way, making him even scarier. And he keeps getting bigger and bigger. And then when you see his final design with the giant legs and all the arms, wow, well done. The sounds he makes and the red light that appears when you're near him make the lamb even more terrifying. And that tank chase. Do I even have to say anything about that? And the lamb's true final form was so overwhelming. So yeah, the lamb definitely deserves to be the final enemy of the game. Well, that was my ranking. What did you think of it? Please share your own ranking in the comments and leave a like and subscribe. Bye bye!